Yo, what's up? Revenge and Vexo. Back. Welcome back. Here we go again. Ignite. Oh yeah, shit, I paused with no ammo and an alchem. Lit. Fuck it. It's a blowing mind. Finally something to watch, I'm so bored. I'll be live for tonight. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. Using the wall for 7 points? You mean the win for 10 points? You mean the window? Come on, dog. People were boarding windows in 2008. I didn't invent that strat. Righty. What is that? Oh fuck. I knew it, dude. Use an alchem. You get max. It's the classic. Well, we got 2 bullets from it. I guess it's not completely wasted. Even though it basically is. Goal round? I don't really have a goal round, but I'm just gonna keep going until I either die or error. That's really just it. We'll see what happens. $255. Heh, no chance. How are you still that far back, dude? Come on, man. I added the thingy, the recent super chat thing, to the top left of the screen, just so it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't look bad that there's literally no super chat donations showing up on screen. So yeah, I added that. Is 200 even possible here? The record's over 200. It's 215. The only reason it's possible is because this map just does not crash, like, early. Yeah, if you hate yourself, basically. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. If you hate yourself, you can. No, I don't know. I definitely am not capable of getting 200. Not because the map's too hard for me, but because I don't want to spend 150 hours. Crash 196 is still the record. He had a 199. He had a 199 and then Fantasy got a 215. Thought Crash got 200? Nah, mate. Nice. Unlucky from Crash. I don't actually think he cared, to be honest. I think he did it just, I mean, I don't think he cared that he reset on 199. I think it was just for the memes. He just saw it as a good meme. I understand it, to be honest. What's up, Hoovy Bear? I'd end myself if I got 199. I don't think I even would now. I don't think I would care. I would if I had like a very specific goal in mind, and it was, like, let's say I was going for 200 and I died on 199. I would be pissed or reset. But not if I didn't care. Like if I went all the way to 199 this game, which is not going to happen, and I'd reset, I literally don't think I would care. It's just a good meme, I guess, isn't it, for the content? Can't imagine how long rounds are after like 180, 3 hours or so. Any tips for higher rounds without gumballs on this map? Well, I mean, instead of having an alchemical, you gotta literally just trade the thunder gun every time it's out of ammo. Have this in the background while playing Dead of the Night? Nice. It's a good strat having a stream in the background while playing. I've done that a lot of times. What's up, Cocaine Cowboy? Most of the time nowadays, I just watch videos, to be honest, because with streams, the only streams I really watch, I try to interact with as well. So it's kind of hard for me to play and also type, you know? That's why I just put videos on, because if it's a live stream of someone that I know, I'll just be too tempted to just comment sometimes. First time in the stream, good to be here. Hey, what's up, man? Holmes? Sherlock Holmes. How's it going, dude? If I die, I'm never playing zombies again. You're on 180 Ascension. I mean, shouldn't be too bad, right? Shouldn't be too hard. I don't know, I've been wanting to get around 100 on most BO4 maps. I usually play music, but wanted something more chill. Fair enough. I don't think I could not get bored with just music anymore. I used to do that on Origins a lot, but that was just because I cared so much about the round I was getting on Origins. Whereas now I'm just like, well, I don't really give a shit. Maybe with Cold War that motivation will come back. I really hope it does. Because then we will be going insane. On the grind, I guess. Yeah, I knew that. Fuck you. Fuck you. So, Baron, I remember you. You were here yesterday, I'm pretty sure. You have a girlfriend? Nope. Not really looking for one either, especially not on this pandemic going on. What's up, Endgamer? He just doesn't know yet I'm his girlfriend. No comment. Can we share? Dude, we're 10 minutes in, this is already getting really gay. Gay map? True. True. What can we do, man? How many T-guns do you need to clear around? I think it's like about 3 right now. I've definitely done 3 trades in a round before, so it's probably more than 3. Now I'm thinking about it. It's only gay if you kiss him the next day. I mean, you could argue that that's not actually true, but fair enough. It's only gay if you have the intention of being gay. If life worked that way, life would be way too easy. It's only murder if you meant it as murder. Kill someone, just pretend it didn't actually, you know, it wasn't actual murder. If life worked that way, it'd be too easy. I saw Mark vent, for fuck's sake. I've literally not even played Among Us yet. Wow, these are very shit hordes. Who's your favorite zombies YouTuber? I don't know. To be honest, I don't really watch a lot of big zombies YouTubers. I think Lexus streams are pretty funny. But to be honest, I rarely watch zombies besides the people that I already know. Mr. Rolf Waffle by far. Milo's a good YouTuber. I respect Milo, but like I said, I don't really watch any of the big YouTubers' videos because right now they're not interesting to me. Unless it's BO3 or Cold War related leaks or something like that, I might watch it. But if not, I don't really care. Ooh, that actually could have been really bad. The London project's mine. He barely even streams and uploads. Manu just sub. Thank you, William Booth. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. What's up, my guy? Hey, what's up, Deadman? How's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, chilling, to be honest. Not much going on. What do you think of the leaked achievements? They didn't really reveal too much, to be honest. How do you think Cold War high rounds will be? I don't think they're going to be popular, but it doesn't really matter because I'll just be going to speedruns if high rounds aren't good. Right now, the only main thing that I want is just the game to be good and function properly on launch. And besides that, honestly, don't even mind. High rounds have been dead for like 3 years, basically. Noah stream, but I wouldn't leave you, boy. Appreciate it. Appreciated. At least I'll read your messages. How about that? Because I honestly highly doubt it. If you put a comment in Noah J's chat, I don't think you'll read it. What's the trick you do to save your zombies games? So first off, I disconnect my internet and then start BO3. And after that, whenever I pause, I open media player on my PS4 and it suspends the app and I just leave it on that. because it will quiet my PS4 down completely. And that's literally it. I'll just leave it like that. No one only cares when you donate $50+. Fuck me, it's insane, isn't it? That's literally the highest donation I've ever had, $50. Like, $50 donation is insane in my eyes. But to Noah, that's probably just another donor. It's insane, isn't it? I hope I never get to the point where I don't even care about $50 donations. Obviously being rich is cool and all, but if I donated 50 quid to someone and they just said thank you and moved on, I don't know. You can just tell that they're not even satisfied with it, then, you know, that's a little bit sad. I hope I never get to that point. I don't think my donation reactions are great or anything, but at least I care if someone donates money to me. When the wedding between you and Origins? I fucking broke up with Origins 2 years ago after finishing it. On his stream, he didn't speak about the low ones like 5 to 10. He didn't even read those out. Fuck me. A dono is free money, people have to be happy. Dude, no matter what donation I get, if it's fucking 79p, which is I'm pretty sure the lowest you can donate, I'm still fucking happy. Like, literally, like, giving someone money for no reason. Why the fuck would you not be grateful for that? Like, someone just gave you money that they did not even need to spend on you. And there you go, just like that. Dead man with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate donations. Take this dollar and buy yourself a soda. Appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. Yeah, man. I've been over the YouTube threshold now, so I'm probably gonna get paid next month, which is a good thing. If you guys didn't know how Super Chat works, it's quite the scam. But that's why I always say, like, if you can like choose between Super Chat and PayPal, PayPal is 10 times better. Because let me just run you through the process of Super Chat. Now, because I'm already getting paid next month, every donation that you give to me through your Super Chat now, I'll get the money next month. But that only counts until the 31st of October. After that, it doesn't count towards my, oh shit. After that, I'll have to wait until I get to this threshold again, which is 70 quid. So if someone donated me 50 quid, and I was on, let's say, 0 quid on my AdSense, someone would donate 50 to me. I would not even receive that money until someone else has donated enough so it goes over the threshold, which is 70. So it's literally like, I've had donations and it's taken me a year plus to even receive them, because I don't get paid until I reach the threshold. That's why Super Chat is not great. Besides right now, because whatever you donate now till the end of the month, I will actually receive halfway through November. But PayPal, it doesn't, first of all, PayPal does not take 30%, it takes like 10%, and I literally get it straight away. So yeah, that's why it's a big difference. I'm calling an error before round 120. I don't think that's gonna happen. Is there another link or something? I've got the link to my Streamlabs in the description, which is my PayPal donation link. Is there a command? I don't even know. It might be a command. No, it's not. Should probably make it a command. How many hours you on now? I have no clue, but It's probably around 25 hours now, is my guess. Close to that. Maybe a few hours under that, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna hit 25 hours today. I don't know when. Yeah, all streams plus 2 hours, that's literally it. This man just got T-gun first box hit. It's my third one-hit trade. I'll take it. It seems like every time I do a first hit trade, I'm like looking the other way. maybe it's a strat, guys. You never know. RNG can be manipulated. It's a good map for BO4 high rounds. I'm thinking maybe Ancient Evil. If I had to give you a map, I'd say Ancient Evil because it's my favorite on the game. This Thundergun might actually end the round too. Ooh, I don't know. I think it might not. Now thinking about it. I don't know. I've had 2 full Thunderguns, 2 Alchems, and a nuke. I hope Cold War is fun, man. I've been waiting forever. Dude, same. I'm kind of relying on it to be good, to be honest with you. What's up, Hamazez? I'm saying it won't end the round? Yeah, same. I honestly think it's not going to end the round. Dead of Night is probably the easiest. Imagine running out of ammo on the last zombie. I've ran out of ammo with like half a horde left at once, I think. Don't you camp in like all BO4 maps? Not all of them. But on a lot of them you do. I mean, if you count IX camping with the rocket launcher for like 5% of your game, then I guess, yeah, but it's literally so minimal camping on that map. In Ancient Evil you do camp with the hand as well. I mean, you could say that about most maps, to be honest. There's a camping strat, especially on BO3. Like, DE is a full camp map. Giant, you can camp on the main frame with the WAF. Shadows, you can camp with the fucking Apothecary Servant and Sword until at least 110. You know, like, ZNS isn't really a camp map at all, but you could. It's not speeding you up though. Gorod is kind of a camp map as well. And Rev, oh, we don't need to explain that one. Bloodhead use that one trap and use time slip, yeah. Time slip is another perk that just it's way too overpowered. A trap should not recharge after just one horde up. You know what I mean? One horde up, you kill the horde and then the trap's ready. That's ridiculous. It's like Kino, if you just did one loop and that the trap was ready, it'd be so bad. Speaking of Kino, that's my next map after Ascension. Yuck, I hate that. I hate it. Use some kind of mods? Hell nah. Hell nah. Mods are for scrubs. I don't even know how I would mod on PS4. kinda sus. You make of it what you will, lads. If you can find me hacking literally every second after 50 is public, if you can see me hacking in those last week of streams, then your eyes deceive you, actually. Thanks, Monster Gaming. I mean, this map is pretty easy, it's just really slow. That's the only problem. But this strategy is definitely not hard, and as I expected, this Thundergun did not end the round. Tier 4 rounds are only hard because of the super runners. Yeah, without the super runners, the game would be an even bigger joke. Luckily, that is not the case. Should have done Varrocked. Good one. There's no way I could stream Varrocked and read the chat consistently. Any tips on YouTube? I mean, I got big on YouTube by accident. So, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask, but stay with the hype train, I say. How long did you have YouTube for? I mean, when I first, like, properly got viewers on my stream, I was doing YouTube for almost a year at that point. But I wasn't doing YouTube to grow, I was doing YouTube fully to just have gameplay of my rounds, because back then I was just playing the game to get as high as I possibly could, and maybe achieve a record one day, which I ended up doing. But because of that, I ended up getting a lot of viewers too. Do top 10s? I mean, even I've considered doing them, so yeah. "19 days and I got 42 subscribers? That's pretty good. If you think that's slow, then rethink, man. That's definitely not bad. It took me fucking a year to get to 30 subs. But like I said, I didn't care. But it's definitely not weird to not gain any subs in like your first a long time on YouTube. It's work, man. It's hours. It takes hours of work daily. Oh fuck, I actually thought that was a Thundergun. The stupid VMP again. Dire Eyes is underrated? Fuck yeah. Do it for fun. It's the same reason I'm doing it nowadays. I only do YouTube for fun. Because if I was doing this for my job, it'd be the most pointless thing ever, because I don't make money off of YouTube at all besides donations. But that is not a consistent income, is it? If YouTube blew up, I could consider doing it for a job, but I'm not relying on that. Transit deserves the remaster more than Dire Eyes. You know what I think? I think they need to just stop obsessing about fucking remakes, and they need to just focus on making some good maps. When this lockdown? Yeah, lockdown is a pretty good time to start streaming and uploading. Just give us some good maps, dude. It literally, like, how can people like Johnny J, who's obsessing about the Dire Eyes remaster, how can, like, after BO4, how can they still be asking for remakes when BO4 was mostly remakes, and because of it, the game was shit? Like, I just don't get it. We don't need any more remakes. We've had Chronicles, we had BO4, which was basically a giant remake besides fucking Chaos maps. And there's still people begging for remakes. Like, we don't need them, guys. We can wait a year. We can wait a full COD of just new maps. And then we can do another DLC remake, just like Chronicles. Do like Chronicles 2 on, like, COD 2022 or whatever. But not now. We literally just don't need more remakes. Good new maps is what we fucking need. I definitely want a Dire Eyes remaster though. I'd be fine with it, but as long as we just get a new map every DLC and on launch, I'll be happy. Because realistically speaking, D Machine is already a remake as well because of Nacht being in it. So there's that. Obviously it's not that big of a remake, but this guy just dropped to the floor dead. And we're still going to shoot it because I can't be bothered to wait for this guy to respawn. How about a new map every month? I feel like if they did that, it would just be it would just be too broken. I don't think that Treyarch could be able to do that. We'd get some ass maps, indeed. The only way that would be possible is if fucking, you know, like, if they've been working on zombies maps for the past 2 years straight, you know what I mean? Which I highly doubt. 260, that's it. Oh dear. What round do you think you'll get on? Wait, that was round as well. Fuck! I just literally just... Ah, I can't be bothered. I missed the fuck... That's just Thundergun shot wasted, really. Well. But yeah, what round do I think I'll get? I've got no idea, to be honest. I don't really care, to be honest, either. Who's the best high round player? On BO3 is KXG. Gotta go? No worries, man. I downed. You mean game overed? I'm assuming you don't have quick revive. I don't know how you're downing while you're typing constant messages in the chat. You typing while playing, because that's how I died multiple times. It's a bit sus, you know. I have to write a speech, but you're in the background. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Get on your speech if you really need to. Do it. It's worth it. More worth it than this stream. Fuck no. I mean, if you think the stream's worth it more than the speech, then fuck yeah, I guess. Literally pulls every 40 seconds. That's what I used to do before I had a timer. Pulsing is a lot easier when you don't have a timer going, so you don't have to pause the timer or anything like that. Nice one. We'll just pick that up. Pick it up. Thank you. Pulls token stream, that's what I meant. I did that in other people's streams too. But I was so bored. A lot of change in Cold War that I like, but hope they don't advance it too much to the point they can make normal chill survival maps. I honestly think the game is, you know, gonna have some chill maps because of the survival mode thing, whatever it's called. Didn't know Death Machine Slade past round 100. After 60 it does the same damage on every round. Or 64 or something like that. The first round 60 of the day on Ascension? Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Zombies on Schlort. Isn't that the Warzone mode? Or is that... no, that's Cold War, yeah. Do I bother starting another Ascension game? I mean, if you care enough, and you know you can finish it before the game comes out, and then yeah. Depends on you, not me. Thanks to the sub, Tony Monster. Ascension setup is so cancerous. You hate the Ascension setup? I don't think there's anything wrong with it, to be honest. I mean, I go for perfect box, so for me it's AIDS. Really? Ascension's poo-poo? Yeah. It is. It's very bad, but it is easy at the same time, and chill. What's up, Furry? And Ethan? My day's been pretty average. Just been chilling, to be honest. I played some Gmod a minute ago with Shake and Connor. That was fun, actually. I really missed Gary's mod, dude. That used to be the shit back in 2014. We played that today. It was good memories. Is there a website you can read the entire storyline on zombies? Oh mate, I am completely clueless when it got to the storyline, so I have no clue. There probably is, to be honest. There's also a shit ton of videos probably on the storyline. Gmod never got boring, dude. It was actually a ton of fun today. We played some scary maps, and tomorrow we're gonna put Prop Hunt on. It's great, man. It's great memories for me. Anyway, to save the game, I mean, if you don't have Mega Gums, you might as well play on local, which allows you to rest mode your PS4 So what you do is you disconnect your internet before you start BO3, and then you can just pause the game and go into rest mode. And then you can start it back up whenever you want. As long as it's within 25 days, because after 25 days your game will end. But for around 100, I don't think that should be any problem. World of War Customs, dude, same. Gmod and World of War Customs were fucking epic at one point. But it was because of Vanos and the crew, because everyone loved those videos, so everyone started playing it themselves. I can't play Customs, I'm on PS4, rip. Yeah, I've got BO3 on PC and on PS4, so I'm chilling. I loved Vanos. Vanos is literally like one of the most consistently good YouTubers of all time. Like, his content just has not changed in all those years, but it's still good. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he's switched to different games, but he's always doing similar shit. And that honestly never got boring. Nogle and Delirious. Nogle's Rage is hilarious. I personally think Wildcat has a really good sense of humor. Dude, I remember back in like 2017, I Am Wildcat raided Crash My Bandicoot, who's like a decently good friend of mine in the zombies community. Like, I don't speak to him anymore now, but like he got raided when Chronicles came out by Wildcat, which was pretty cool. People made BO4 customs the entire. I don't think it's even I don't think it's even possible on BO2 or BO4. So I don't think there is such a thing as a custom map option. They might do. I don't think they'll do it again in Cold War either. It might be the next Trare COD. We'll see, man. Louis? Oh yeah, Louis. He's not around anymore, is he? Or is he? I don't even know. I never really watched him, to be honest. I'm preparing for the worst for Cold War? Yeah. I have to agree, to be honest, even though I am excited. I always told myself that I wasn't going to get excited for this COD, but I couldn't help it. And now I am. But I am going to be preparing for a disaster. Because then I won't get disappointed. Or Minilad? Wasn't there like some controversial situation with Minilad like last year or something? I didn't look into it, but there was like a reason he didn't play with those guys anymore. Mini kinda gay. I don't know what happened. Many diddled kids? I've heard that before. Is that actually true? For fuck's sake. Whoops, whoops. Alright. There's a lawsuit against Minnie? Really? Damn, we really messed up then, innit? What'd he do? I ain't got no clue what he did exactly, but I don't really care about YouTube drama. Not anymore. Honestly, drama channels on YouTube are the most AIDS thing of all time. I'm just putting that out there. Like people like Keemstar are just living off of other people's struggles and drama. Like, oh my god, dude, how can you live off of others people like issues and stuff like that? That is one of the worst things of all mankind and of all of YouTube. Like, imagine literally living off of drama. Beef is fun to watch. There's a difference between beef and drama. You know, if two YouTubers just hate each other and they just roast each other with like, shitty roasts, that can be funny because it's just retarded. Whereas drama, you know, sometimes drama on Drama Alert is just about someone's personal life that they might not even want to have out there as much as it is. And then he goes ahead and makes a fucking video on it, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Living off of other people's fucking bad times in life. Yep, that's possible these days. Keemstar such a piece of shit. It doesn't help that he's not that good of a human being either, yeah. But I mean, you can't really be a good human being if you're gonna live off of other people's fucking drama and shit. You know what I mean? You have to have something wrong with you if you're gonna live off of that in the first place. The man has children. That doesn't change the that doesn't change who he is, sadly. Those kids just got a shit roll of the dice, I guess, innit? They can't pick who their parents are. Keemstar is just another example of age is no guarantee of fucking wisdom and shit like that, you know? The elderly are so much smarter. Bullshit, look at Keemstar. The guy's a kid. And he's like 38 years old. Or is he 40? I don't even know. No one saying thinks that living off drama is alright. Well, it's very common on YouTube. There's more than just fucking Keemstar. There's more than just him in terms of drama channels. Like, so many. Still going? How many days left? I think I 25-day error 2 days before Cold War comes out. So I've still got 2 weeks left. Tomorrow I've literally got 2 weeks left exactly. The time? I've got no clue. I've not been keeping track. When the fuck Cold War comes out? I think I 25-day error on the 11th and Cold War launches the 13th. I can't imagine Keem has much self-respect. That's the thing though, he does. He genuinely thinks his work is awesome. You have to think your work is awesome, otherwise you wouldn't continue doing it. Keemstar definitely thinks that he makes awesome videos. And yeah, he's an awesome guy and all that shit. When in reality he just lives off of other people suffering. Downs? I got one. I was on 73 or something like that. 72. I haven't downed it in ages now. It's the world record? Fucking 215, mate. I am not getting that. This is classic gums. Yeah, I've already picked up gums. I don't even know what the no gums record is. I probably should have checked. Who knows? Maybe if the no gums record was really low, I could have attempted that, but that would have just been a bigger pain. But 138, I probably could have done that, to be fair. I probably could have done 138, but, you know, I didn't care. The only reason I could have done that is just to put world record in the title. But now I can't. Oh well, who cares? Should have played No Jug. I was gonna play No Jug but I just couldn't get Jug. I was hitting the Wonder Fist on like 20 something. I just kept getting Jug. Eventually, I was just like, yeah, dude, give me this shit. I'm just picking up. No Jug record is stinky. I know it's like lower than the No Gums record, is it not? Isn't that like in the 120s or 130s as well? Like that is definitely doable. I think I'll get to 150 this game if I keep playing the amount of hours I am now. Like I've still got 15 days left. Like I've only been going 10 days. $128? Yeah, there you go. Fuck me, I could have easily done that. Fuck me, that's only 14 more rounds. I've got 15 days left. No way I wouldn't have done that. Every weapon shoots marshmallows at this round? Basically, I don't even think it's humanly possible to kill them before they respawn. Some Japanese dude's gonna beat the world record most likely in 2 weeks. Well, the classics one. Still going? Well, let's see how much it beats it by, innit? It's on like 165. Fuck me. I'm not even getting that far. How much health does a zombie have on this round? Fucking like, probably like 20 million health or something. I have no clue. Could look it up. This is a pretty stinky trade, I'm not gonna lie. It's 5 hours slower. Slower than you. Rip. I played like 15 hours less so far. Yeah. We'll fucking see in it. I don't know why I would attempt the Nacht record, but hey man. Saying that, if I cared about BO3 all the way through, I probably would have gone for it last year. So I'm no one to speak. What's your opinion on Mom of the Dead? I get why everyone loves it, but I hate it. I can't wait to replay. Fair enough, innit? Rev Classic Easter egg speedrun and try and get a good time or something. Good luck, man. I don't recommend going for the record because that's like insanely pushed, I think, but go for it, man. Just try and get a good time. I haven't done moon speedruns in almost a week now as well. I gave up, guys. Sorry. It's actually insane, dude. I played moon speedruns for a week straight just trying to get, you know, everything I needed out of the box, and I only got to the step where you have to get QEDs out of the box once, and I didn't get the QEDs, obviously. I go in Codename Pizza stream, and he's streaming moon speedruns on no gums, and I literally watched this man grab QEDs out of the box the first 5 minutes I'm watching his stream. And that is after you have to get the right excavator, Gershes, and the wave gun. You gotta get that first, and then do a few steps, and then get QEDs. That's why I started watching Pizza, and he instantly got QEDs. I was just like, well, if you can get it in literally 5 minutes, and it takes me a week to not even get it once, what's the point? So I quit. We need Codename Pizza to shout you out. Don't think that'll happen, man. Because I frankly don't believe he actually knows who I am. We'll try. I appreciate it, man. But, like I said, I highly doubt he'll even notice. If he comes in the stream, I'll straight up start talking about the moon speedrun. Because I'll just be like, dude, I don't know how you did that, because I quit a week after trying for fucking hours a day. If I put your link in the chat? Which chat? Because I don't think... Is he live right now or something? Because I don't think you could actually put links in this YouTube chat. Or comment section. Comment section probably works, but it'll probably just get deleted on a channel his size. But yeah. Ideally, I don't think self-promoting is a good idea in general. If you're talking about, like, let's say, a self-promote section in this Discord, then I would appreciate that, obviously. But not in, like, a regular chat, because I don't think that's appreciated. Appreciate the help, but... I don't know if he would want that. Self-promoting is kind of lame. It is, but people, especially kids who are just starting a YouTube channel, they think it works, but it really just doesn't. That T-gun looks... Yeah, man, I ain't got no camos on. In fact, I don't even have camos on any of my guns. T-gun can't have a camo. Should you not put a custom... referring to FOV, yeah, there you go. I had a feeling. But yeah, it does look awful. So used to 120 FOV now. Dude, FOV on BO3 works so different to BO1. Because 120 on BO1 would be literal nutcase FOV. Remember the Fortnite streams? Oh dear, bad times. BO3 120 FOV is like 105 on BO1. I think it's actually more like 100. I think it's more like 95 on BO1. I'm pretty sure that the default FOV on Black Ops 1 is 65? No, oh yeah, no, it's 80 on BO3. Yeah, no, you're right. It's a 15 difference. Yeah. So what you said is right. Yeah, I play on 90 FOV on BO3 PC because I'm used to like a zoomed in FOV. Like I could easily start playing on 120, but it's too much for me. I didn't feel like getting used to it on No Man's Land, so I just stuck to 90. But that does not like look close to 90 FOV on Black Ops 1. Fortnite Season 1 to 4 was low-key fun, yeah. Now it sucks. I stopped playing because my ping is too high, to be honest. I was playing competitive for about half a year, and then my ping is just too bad for Europe. I'm on a consistent 20 ping, and everyone else on Europe is on 0, and like, there's literally no point in even attempting to be good at the game if you got that much higher ping than everyone else. Everybody has 240 FPS. I mean, I have that as well, but you know, you can't change the ping because there's nothing to do with how. I have godly internet, but I just don't live that close to a server. That's why. I'll get it'll show 10 ping, and sometimes it'll even show 0 ping, but it will never actually be that. Because I could never get walls, and I could never hold walls either, which is why I quit. It's so pointless. That's why I created the fucking Leerdam Classic, dude. It's one of my most famous tricks on Fortnite, which literally no one used until I started using it. And the only reason I had to do it is because my ping sucks. We're the first to admit I played the shit out of Fortnite but hate it now. Yeah, I'm the same. I played the fuck out of it, dude. I don't think I'm that bad, to be honest, but hey man, the game didn't want me to be good because it's ping based. Ran Fortnite till I think Season 7. I quit fully in Chapter 2 Season 2. Like halfway through that season is when we all quit, basically. What's up, Glenda? I had 60 ping? Yeah, dude, there's no hope with 60 ping. Especially not in Europe. Like, in NA East, you could almost kinda survive with like 40 ping, just because there isn't as many people on 0. But in Europe, there is so many servers, which just allows people to just be on 0 ping all the time, when I'm not. Which is why it was pointless for me to even attempt competitive. Like, everyone I played against had better ping than me. It was very rare to come up against a player who couldn't get my walls and I could get theirs every time. That never happened. Other way around happened all the time, obviously. That was actually quite bad. Should play COD Mobile? Ooh. We'll play Cold War, how about that? Not COD Mobile. Watch your last stream? I remember you, man. We're back. We're gonna be live daily, hopefully, until Cold War comes out. And we might take a day or two off, but at most 1 or 2 days, not more than that. Gonna keep it going until Cold War's out. Try and be as consistent as possible. And then obviously when Cold War comes out, we're gonna try and push content even more, because there'll be more to upload. I switched to keyboard and mouse literally when aim at... Dude, fucking exactly the same. Season 10 is when I switched to keyboard and mouse. And that's when aim assist got buffed. And I didn't even realize it was buffed until like half a year later. I remember me, Steve, and Scott were all just testing it, because we all used to play on controller, and then Scott ended up tweeting about it. He tweeted Steve using aim assist on me, and it's the most insane thing I've ever seen in my entire career. It was straight aimbot, and anyone who was denying aim assist on Fortnite being aimbot was fucking blind, dude. Like, it's not as bad now, but oh my god, dude. Between, like, Season 10 and Chapter 2 Season 2, aim assist was straight aimbot. Aiming was easy, yeah, building was obvious. I mean, building was kind of easy as well, but editing was the hardest part. That's why I switched to keyboard, because it was just way easier. And then we got, you know, I just kept getting aimbotted, like, it was just unfair. Like, I would just be getting, you know, someone would shoot at me with, like, an assault rifle, and I would just be on 30 health from 200 straight away, because they would just double dink me and hit me with a body shot. 3 bullets, 2 dinks and a body shot. I'd be on 30 health, like, yeah, fair fight, bro. GG's, man. I thought I kept getting killed by hackers. Dude, I remember when Chapter 2 came out, I remember saying to Steve, I think it was, I remember saying, I don't know if it's just me, but I seem to be getting AR'd a lot more this season. And he was like, yeah, same. And then a few months after that, we tested controller aim assist again, and we just realized it was straight aimball. And that was the second reason I quit, actually. Fortnite aim assist was too OP. My ping was too high, and I was on keyboard and mouse. Didn't have aim assist, so it was pointless. It was hilarious seeing controller players fucking defend aim assist, because how? How can you defend that? There's literally no reason to not call that aimbot. I played on mobile, so I don't know the aim assist. Fair enough. It was bad, man. I've still got clips saved on my PC of me just aimbotting the fuck out of people, dude. Sub Dom on your alt account. I usually play on console, but I don't defend aim assist in any way. I respect that. But the thing is, on console, the aim assist isn't even as good as it was on PC. Like, console aim assist was OP, but then there was PC aim assist, which was even more insane. Start watching on my main account. Nice. Did you click the link? I did. Don't worry, I did. What's up, Kano? You got rickrolled. Congratulations, you've done it. You've rickrolled me. Make sure to have a second account and sub now. It's not about the subs, man. It's about the amount of people you get watching your videos. Yesterday's stream was pretty insane, to be honest. I'd take a stream with 30 viewers that are constantly speaking to 300 viewers who never speak any day of the week, to be honest. Do you like Lana Rhodes? I don't actually think I've ever watched any of her videos. YouTube or fucking porno. Is that a bad thing? Actually, it's probably a good thing. What kind of people in the chat? It definitely, it's the most important thing about streaming to me. A chill chat is the most important thing about a stream. That probably means you watch gay. If you want to believe that, fair enough, man. I don't really mind. We meet again, Mark. What's up, man? Welcome back. I don't believe that I believe you watch hentai. I'd love to just understand why people want to watch that. Because I'll never understand it. How long does one round usually last? It fully depends on the trades. The first round today was only 35 minutes, but that was just because I had insane trades and I had an outcome to use. But I've had an hour, 15-minute round already. Like, it's very random. It fully depends on the trades. Only 30. Yeah, I mean that's still pretty long, obviously, but you know I've had an hour and 20-minute round. You know what I mean? How's your day again? Pretty boring. Not much going on. I played some Garry's Mod in the afternoon. I had some lessons online, some class, and that's really about it. Woke up really fucking late as well. So what team do you support? And what? Because I rarely watch sports. Came in from Mr. Dalek JD stream. Well, you were watching Dalek and then watched me, because there's no way he shouted me out. What happens if you get Thunder Gun, then switch it out and get it again? I mean, I've had that this stream. I cut my finger really bad and it hurts so bad. Rip. Don't type with it, man. My left thumb hurts really badly because I've been playing. But after all these years of zombies grinds, I am used to it. I dislike Dalek stream clickbait, motherfucker. What was the title? I mean, I've seen him clickbait before, but like, what was it? Honestly, like, clickbait, the whole fucking clickbait situation, I mean, I can't even blame people for doing it, because it makes them money. You know? No pain, no gain? Facts. There is literally, like, if you work out and you don't feel like shit the day after, honestly, you're doing something wrong. Like, there's literally nothing more satisfying than feeling sore throughout your whole body the day after a workout, because then you know you did it right. Zombies was shite. Dude, COD Mobile, I remember when that was coming out, I was actually planning on playing it, but I never did. Hello Mark, what's up man? I don't understand that language, but I saw your comment. I do apologize that I can't read those names. Shout out my friend Mike Hunt. There you go. When I was a little kid, I used to watch... Okay, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Because I'll definitely say it wrong. And now he has COVID? Dude, it's insane. A fucking... what's it called? One of my fellow students in my current school tested positive for COVID 2 weeks ago. And now we had another person who was a bit sick, but he went to fucking school. even though he was sick, so everyone got sent home straight away for the rest of the week. Zombies was amazing in COD Mobile. Dalek made me think it was back. That's why. Oh, right. We have about 20 COVID cases at school. Dude, this is like the exact reason why they should go into lockdown again now. Because there's two reasons. One is the schools are by far the #1 reason COVID is spreading so fast. Number two, if we don't go in lockdown now, we'll definitely go in lockdown in a month. And we don't want that because that's when, you know, Christmas is around the corner and, you know, the holiday season is here. Like, why would they not go in lockdown now so that we can go out of lockdown before the holiday season? Because they can't go in lockdown around Christmas time. That's the worst idea of all mankind. Like, everyone's gonna get pissed off and just break the rules anyway. Like, even if they go in a full lockdown now and it lasts all the way till like next year, people are gonna have a Christmas party, dude. You can't stop everyone by just not allowing people, you know? Making something illegal does not make it, you know, disappear. My name is Chihiro. Sorry, I'm not very good at English. That's no problem, man. As long as I can understand your comments is all that matters. And I hope you can understand me properly, but it's fine. My school is closed. So many teachers have COVID. Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. It needs to close. We need to go in a lockdown soon because it's genuinely running out of hand. And if we don't do it now, we're going to go in lockdown around holiday season, like I said. And that is not going to make people happy. On the 4th day of school, we had over 20 cases. Yeah, dude. We only had 1 case, but like we only have like 100 students in our school. They let some old people know 100 got COVID. Yeah, man, it's insane. Honestly, just the whole pandemic really just shows you how dumb some people are. That's the main thing it's shown me, the COVID pandemic. And how blind people are. Not just stupid behavior in terms of like, you know, not looking at the precautions to, you know, prevent COVID spreading, but also just the sheer panic for people. Like, people are panicking all over the world. They're thinking like, the world's gonna end because of this virus. I'm like, dude, there's still more people dying to the fucking flu, more than coronavirus, and there is an antidote for that. There is a vaccine for the flu, you know what I mean? Like, we're nowhere near the level of apocalypse yet, but people are calling it that. And those same people are always saying, we need to go in lockdown, this and this and that. And then they, you know, get prevented from working and making money, and then they're protesting the next day because they can't work. Like, I've seen that happen as well. It's fucking insane. People are out to do what's best for themselves, not for the world. People want precautions against COVID, but as soon as it affects their life in a bad way, they want to protest against it. It's just the way it fucking is. Freezing at school again? Rip. Online school for about 4 weeks, I got so behind. Yeah, online school sucks, but it's what has to be done, to be honest. The bill is in the tens of thousands. Yeah, dude. If you don't have health insurance, COVID is so expensive to treat, man. Online school, cause, dude, I'm not even gonna lie, but I was playing NML when I had my online lessons. I was playing Black Ops 1 during my online lessons. It was only an hour and a half of online lessons, but I was still like, bro, it's just... And it was lessons of math, which I already, you know, I just literally got like an A today or yesterday on my math test. It's just like I don't need to pay attention to math. So I played No Man's Land. Play during online lessons. It's pretty easy, especially considering I play on my PC. I also am in the lesson on, so I can just hear the lesson anyway. Nice. That's not a bad trade. Didn't even get all of them. Sick. US you pay out every... Yeah, dude, it's insane. Health insurance here is really nice. I get covered from the government, almost like 70% of it. I pay 132 euros every month in health insurance, and the government covers 105 of it. So literally, all I have to do is just spend 27 euros, or 26, 27 euros myself on health insurance every month. That's pretty epic in my opinion. You go to the dentist for free. All that stuff, man. Health insurance is great. I think that's round. America has the best healthcare. Dude, I've heard stories about, like, I remember at the start of COVID when people were panicking because there was no room in hospitals in America. It was just like, there's no room in the poor hospitals. That's what it was. Like, people were saying that the rich hospitals were almost empty, but the poor people weren't allowed in there because they couldn't afford to be in there. And then they're complaining about not having enough room in hospitals. Yet there's all these expensive ass hospitals empty because there's no rich people getting sick. It's just, it's so insane. Sweden or something like free healthcare, that's pretty sick. It's not free here, but I get covered most of it, so I don't really care. 115? Oh yeah, true. I haven't gone COVID. I haven't even had a COVID test yet. My parents have both tested negative once. But I know a decent amount of people who have tested positive as well. I feel like eventually, it's only a matter of time, innit? Eventually everyone will get it. It just depends on, you know, whether you're vaccinated or not by the time you get it. That's the main thing. God damn it, I did not want that instant go off. I had to get tested for my surgery. It was negative. Nice. Dude, I wish testing was just more accessible and quicker. Because then you could just actually have a normal life still. Like, you could literally just test yourself, and if there was like a thing where you could just get your results in like an hour or so, you could just, you know, say you plan a party and you get everyone tested. You know, you could still have a normal ass life. But now it's like, it's not even allowed. It took over 7 hours to get tested. The results aren't in for at least like 24, maybe even 48 hours. Like, got my gold genitals. There you go. What's your biggest feast? Oh, fear. I have no idea, to be honest. My biggest fear, I mean, used to be what death felt like, but I don't have that anymore since I did DMT, so... I genuinely have no idea what my biggest fear would be. Not having viewers. I would just stop streaming. I mean, obviously, like, most people's biggest fear is being forgotten by everyone, but that's just not realistic, is it? Honestly, in the whole current pandemic is like one of my worst fears would probably be like getting a girlfriend in this pandemic and then giving her COVID because of like my fault or something, and then she gets really sick or something. That would really fuck me up mentally. But that's probably one of the worst things that could happen now. But let's hope that doesn't happen, innit? To me with my girlfriend, she didn't get really sick, hopefully though, right? Or die at in the worst scenario. Like that would be, oh my god. If I got my girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend, but if I had one and I got her sick and with COVID and she died, I don't even know if I could live with myself anymore. She was pretty sick though. At least she recovered. It's a good thing. My biggest fear is the US. People don't realize how much of an impact the US has to the world. It's very true. That's why it's, you know, people need to realize, like, Trump is literally in charge of the most powerful country in the world, and the guy is completely retarded. Not on a business level, but he's just not a president. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. I broke up with my girlfriend and now she's lesbian. Rip. That is a situation to get yourself into. My biggest fear is the dark. It's stupid, I know. I get it, to be honest. I'm not really scared in the dark, but like, you know, if I could have the lights on, especially at like night, I will. You know what I mean? As when I was like 13, I was really scared of the dark too. America. It's pretty funny how like Trump was, when he was voted as president, he was like America first, and now he's letting all his people die to COVID by not taking precautions quick enough. It's like, how many deaths in America? Trump's a better president than Obama or Biden. I'd rather have Obama because he's a smarter person to be a president. And Trump is literally just a man-child. Like, it's so much more likely for Trump to start a really bad nuclear war than it was for Obama. That's just why I would fucking prefer Obama over Trump. And Biden, I mean, Biden can't even talk English normally. That's the problem with Biden. It's like, he might not even have the 4 years to live. That's what I get from watching him. It might be a really bad thing to say, but whenever I just see Biden, I just think this guy doesn't even have 4 years to live. The way he speaks, like, he's not even gonna make it through the 4 years of being president. Biden can't do his job right. Neither of Trump or Biden can't do it right. That's the problem. We're voting between an idiot and another idiot. You know what I mean? Like, that's why if I was American, I would just be like, I'm not even voting. I'll vote for Kanye West or something, but not for any of them two. The face creeps me out. I feel like it's going to pop. The dark reminds me of... I don't even know if I should be saying this, but fuck it. The dark reminds me of my 5MAO DMT experience, and I was not scared when that was happening, which is kind of why I got over the fear of dark too, a little bit. So yeah, pretty positive outcome in my opinion. I'll happily take it. Obama may not have done much, but at least he didn't screw anything. Yeah, that's the thing. Obama would have handled the COVID situation way better than Trump. Even though he was a boring-ass president, and he didn't do a whole lot, he would have saved a lot more people than Trump in the COVID pandemic. I hate horror movies about ghosts and dolls. Dude, I love horror movies. It's basically the main thing I watch. If I watch a movie, it's horror. But as a kid, I used to be terrified of it too. And honestly, the reason I was no longer scared of horror movies is because I started watching them more. I really believe in the idea of if you're scared of something, confront yourself with it, and eventually you'll get comfortable with it. If you're scared of the dark, just go around wandering in the dark in your house for like a few hours, and then you realize nothing happened, and you'll be like, well, why was I even scared of that? Obviously, when you're scared of something, your main instinct is to avoid it, but I'm always like, if you're scared of something, confront yourself with it and get comfortable with it. But not everyone can do it that easily, sadly. And even I can't do it in every case either. Smoke weed, ever any psychedelics? I mean, even anxiety while you're high is... I mean, if you smoke weed regularly, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about when you're anxious on weed. Like, it's one of the most powerful feelings you'll ever have. If you're worried or, you know, anxious or anything like that on where you're high, dude, it fucking sucks, man. It feels really bad. Yeah, it's bad, dude. There you go. It's fucking hard, man. And psychedelics do that even more. That's why they're a great way to heal yourself. Favorite restaurant? I literally never go to restaurants ever. I feel like Mark refused to read my comments today. Honestly, if I miss any comments, it's just to do with the fact that the chat is sometimes going a bit too fast. So if I miss any of your comments, I am very sorry. Favorite food then? I'm a big pizza guy. Only 12k people dead? Isn't it like way more in the US? Or did I miss comments? What kind? Fucking meat lovers, mate. That's my shit. Oh, swine flu. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I definitely missed comments. But yeah, the swine flu. They dealt with, like, wasn't it Trump and Biden? I read that earlier. But yeah, 12k dead is a lot of people, but it's not 200,000 people dead like you're saying. Imagine if they handled COVID like that. 12,000 people is still a lot, but it pales in comparison to 200,000 people. That's my favorite too. Why am I writing like a 14-year-old girl? Because Pete's is fucking awesome, that's why. Smoke a fat blunt of the last zombie around 119. Why 119? I don't have any weed left, so I can't. I'm gonna get some more on Thursday, most likely. It's not the COVID, not because it's not Trump. Is it though? You need help with my math work? What do you need help with? What sort of question? Young smoker? I'm 20, I don't believe that to be that young. After 18, it's legal. Can you go to a coffee shop, or are they closed too? They closed the first lockdown, but back then I wasn't really smoking anyway, so I didn't care. But now they're open till only, what's it called? Only till 8 PM, but I don't really care. I don't usually go in the afternoon anyway. So help me out, but do not give me the answers. Two y plus 2 is bigger than 8. So you gotta just think to yourself, whatever y is, you have to multiply it by 2, and then you have to add 2 onto that. And that number has to be bigger than 8. So here you go. Y is bigger than 8. I mean, it's true. It can be, but I don't think that's the right answer to the question. But I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple people say the right answer, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 as well. What? I can't pick up the gun. 2y equals 8 plus 2. So 2y equals 10. That's 5. There we go. I guess you can learn math anywhere these days. I've done more math today in the stream than I have in my online lesson, lads. Love you, no homo. No worries, man. I'm a math teacher now. If only Shake was here. World record? Nah, I'm not going for the world record. It's too high. It takes too long. I'm just here to chill a bit. Mark should be a teacher? Fuck no. I don't do well in front of crowds. Even though I'm streaming in front of like 30 people right now. It's different compared to, you know, standing in front of a group of kids who don't actually want to be there most of the time. Especially not in high school. Mark 2020. I don't think I would be a good president, because I have no idea how it works. I don't know how my teacher does it if we all hate her. Yeah, I think the main thing that teachers get wrong is just, they just give off the wrong impression in the first few lessons, and then the kids just hate them. Like, there's so many teachers like that. It's rare to encounter a teacher that's like fully chill. I've had it a few times, obviously, but it's rare, man. Which kind of sucks. Because chill teachers, you obviously just want to listen to them. But most of the time, that's not the case. I have a math teacher that's in his midlife crisis. Yeah, it doesn't help when you have a moody teacher, dude. Dude, I had a teacher at one point, he literally called us like every swear word possible, and then when we got him fired because we told the fucking commission about it. He hated us so badly, it was literally calling us words that would literally might even get me banned off YouTube. Like, it's fucking insane, man, that some of those people even exist. I mean, to be fair, we were dickheads in the class, or most of us were. But at the same time, usually the only reason that happens is because the teacher is not chill, and the kids just get bored in class. At least you learned new curse word. Trust me, I knew what he was saying. Wasn't nice. I have a hipster for a teacher. Nice. Snowed like 15 centimeters last week and there's still snow. It hasn't snowed in the Netherlands for years. Basically, Stan. He called us that kids. And he got fired for that. I don't think that would get me banned, but that's what it is indeed what he called us. And obviously he got fired for that. And then the funniest thing he was is like, yeah, but the kids aren't listening to me. I'm like, well, you're a shit teacher, so that's why. If you're a chill-ass teacher and you just understand how students' minds work, which I don't think many teachers even do, especially not these days. But if you understand like how a basic student's mind works, especially in high school, you could be a fucking brilliant teacher, to be honest. As long as you're just chill as a teacher, that's the main thing. You just don't want to come off as a fucking restricted dickhead. Some students even teach better than the teacher. Sometimes. But I do some, like, students who always correct teachers, or not correct, but just add on to teacher stories can be annoying as fuck, to be honest. I got one of those kids in my current study, and he always has to put his word out there, and I'm just like, just shut up. We don't care. None of us care. Just shut up. Why didn't you shoot your shotgun? Yeah, I switched to my Kuda if I get like a bad points weapon. Or a weapon where I can't really run backwards that fast, like the dredge. If I do this, then I'm way too slow. Doesn't the Kuda lower your chances of the T-gun? No, because the Kuda is in the box as well. I have a kid in my class that remind the teacher we got homework to do. That's exactly the kid I'm talking about. T-gun come out now. Yeah, this stream has been pretty bad. This trade. Did I say trade or stream? Because I meant trade. Last stream has 1.2k views. Last stream was good. I peaked at like 80 viewers, I think. I haven't reached that in 2 years. So yeah, that was pretty good. You said stream? Yeah, fucking rip. No, today's stream has been lit as well, but this trade is not. This trade's been long. I am the kid that reminds the teacher of homework. Come on, man. How can you do us like that? I have a tip for you. Ask the teacher what the homework is after everyone's left. It can spare a lot of people a lot of pain. Oddly recognize your name from somewhere. Talking to me or someone in the chat? Because I did not watch Trevor Gaming. There's a special type of spot in health. I mean, we can reserve that. We can reserve that for some other people. There's definitely worse people out there. Satan is scared of people like those? Fucking Jesus. Satan is probably scared of people who make up their own mind and don't just listen to others. I think that's what I would say. Wake up at 12, realize you missed 1/4 of your online school and go back to sleep. Dude, I remember, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. It was my last day before a week off, and I woke up at 7 AM. I was like, nope, see ya. Straight back to sleep. It was just, it was just too much. Did you play Grief back in BO2? Barely. Rip T-Gun? It's not in the box. It's not in there. 115 is shit. Satan fears the people who voted for Hillary. The only reason I would have voted for Trump over Hillary is because Hillary would have made weed illegal in the whole country again, which is just the most stupid idea of all time. That's the only reason I would vote for Trump. You have parents? Yes, I have parents. I live with them still. I'm only 20 years old, so I ain't moved out yet. Last week of school it was online. I skipped that last week of school. Yeah, it's a very good strategy in it. Yeah, I'm 20 years old, and I am indeed in college. Or it works different in the Netherlands, but I am doing a full-time course. And I say full-time, but because of COVID, it's more like part-time. $19, nice. We're just going to get a Masters. Probably, man. Unless YouTube pops off. But I doubt it. Kicking ass and getting paid. It's basically what I do on YouTube, besides the getting paid part. There we go. Your English is pretty good. That's because I've literally been speaking English for like the majority of my life. So like you get used to it. And that's also why I asked if I could just not follow the English classes anymore, because let's be real. Do I need English class? Do I sound like I need English class? Like, give me a fucking break, guys. That's why the current school system is so bad anyway. I can speak fluent English to basically everyone, yet the only thing that matters is what fucking note I got on my, my high school exam. That's the only thing that matters. Not how good I actually am at English or anything like that. Nope. The only thing that matters is the fucking number on the fucking paper. That's what matters. And if you really start thinking about it like that, you really start to realize how stupid the current education system really is. I am 8. It's not, it don't have to be a secret, man. It's fine. Joe Biden has entered the chat. If there's anyone I probably expect the least in my stream, it's probably Joe Biden. Probably more trying to learn writing in English because some words aren't difficult. I just don't understand that though, because who, like, let's be real, who the fuck writes letters nowadays? We send emails, and there's autocorrection online. We don't need to learn how to spell English words properly, but letter by letter, because there's autocorrect nowadays. Like, who the fuck sends letters in 2020? There's probably people who do, obviously, but not a lot. About Kim Jong-un? Fuck, dude, I don't know. He could be here, watching right now. The nerder is even more stuck up when you were writing letters. Dude, the only reason you would have to learn how to write English is for the letters or for your exam at school. It's the only reason you need to learn how to spell English words properly. Besides that, it's useless. Get that 116 from me? I will. We're definitely getting that today. I'll catch you in a minute. Catch you later, bro. To my great-grandma? I mean, that makes sense, because especially people like my grandparents and stuff like that, they're just not used to the technology yet, but you know, gotta move with the times, guys. That's what we gotta do. Instead of only caring about degrees and notes on your fucking exams at school, maybe we should start caring about how smart people actually are and how good they actually are at certain things and topics. Because right now, the only thing that matters is what's on that fucking paper, dude. Not how smart or how good you actually are at each subject. Because I suck at fucking reading tests, and that's what an English exam is. I suck at reading tests. I passed it, but that has nothing to do with how good I am at speaking English. I don't see how a writing test is more important than, you know, an actual speaking test, because you have that obviously as well. A vocal test. But it's nowhere near as important as your fucking reading test. What's up, Toby? She passed away, so I don't do it anymore? Fair enough. Rest in peace, man. I don't know when she passed away. Hope it's not recent. I'm pretty sure, actually, I used to write letters to my nan as well. We don't do that anymore because she doesn't go on holiday anymore, and we always used to write letters to my nan when she was on holiday. Dutch reading tests? Dude, reading tests are the most pathetic thing of all time. It doesn't prove in any way that you're good at a language. It doesn't. Especially English. It doesn't prove in any way that you're good at English. Especially not speaking English. Because all you're meant to do is read an English text and fucking, you know, like, you have to fucking figure out what they said in the text, not what fucking words they said. Congrats, you can read. Exactly. Like, what's way more important is fucking how you can speak English, because that will actually probably be necessary if you go on holiday or on the internet. You'll have to read and talk English. And if you have to write English online, there's autocorrect for you. Like, in my opinion, even a writing test of like writing a letter is more helpful than a reading test. Because learning how to write properly is, in my opinion, still more important than knowing how to read a fucking text, which is the exact same as my Dutch exam. Just another reading test. Now, I'm fine with a reading test, but not in two different languages. And I'm pretty sure if you have a German exam, or, you know, a French exam at the end, it's probably a reading test too. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, what's the point? Like, yeah, you have to be good at the language in order to understand it, but it doesn't prove how good you are at the language. It just proves you're good at reading tests. A couple months ago, she was ready to go. It was nearly 90. Alright, good. That's good. Anything above 90 for a grandparent is amazing, in my opinion. My grandfather passed away 2 years ago at 76. And that was a bit too early, because he was the healthiest person basically in the family, and he was the oldest. It's proof that, you know, life can be over no matter who you are or how healthy you are. Never mind, just finished. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna be alive for a little bit more, man. Don't worry. My exam year, and I have 3 different languages. Need to do a reading test. It's so retarded. It's so retarded. My French class is going to France. I'm stuck with a kid who used Google Translate. Fuck. Simp for the teacher if you don't like the quiz. I don't think that works. Not a lot. For Mavo is easy though. Oh yeah, I did Havo and I'm doing MBO now, so it's really easy for me. That's why I asked permission to not attend to English and Dutch class anymore, because I've already done that level of fucking exam. Use Google Translate for a whole essay. Yeah, man. I remember I made it through to the next year, no matter what result I was going to get on my exam. And I think it was a German test. And dude, I was so done with school. I was so sick of it because I'd just been studying for like 2 weeks straight for all the other, all the other subjects. And at that point, I already knew I made it through. So at the very last test, I was like, okay, I am literally not even doing shit for this test. And all I did was I wrote my name down, I wrote the word pancake underneath, and then I just gave it to the teacher and left. That's all I did. I got the lowest grade possible, obviously, but I didn't need to get a certain grade. Even with nothing, I would have made it through. Did you get a choice for which language you wanted? I mean, I could choose to have German and French, but I dropped both of those, and I just had Dutch and English. Economics or something like that. Nice, nice. I'm doing electrical engineering. It's pretty chill, to be honest. I've had it a few times where I've been like in online lessons, especially, and it's like hard to pay attention. And I'm like, oh god, I'm way behind. And then I just get the test, and I'm just like, dude, this is such a joke in terms of how easy this is. Like, I haven't had a single bad note yet, and I haven't done a lot. Nice. So I'm pretty happy with my study. It doesn't take up too much of my time, and I'm just going through it breezing. You know, I'm very happy with it. Do F. Oh my. Oh no. I'm gonna do F all my future. I mean, if you can live with that, then fair enough, innit? Most people can't, though. That's the problem. You have to do something at some point in order to have a job. Or, you have to do something at your job. Even if YouTube is your job, you have to work and put hours in. The only difference is that it probably won't be that hard to put hours in, because I'm not bored right now at all. Yeah, dude, the jump from Mavo to Havo is insane. Like, even the jump from Havo to MBO is so easy for me. Like, math and physics are literally a joke for me. Like, I had that shit 6 years ago. You love what you do, I'd never work a day in your life. I mean, if I'm, for example, if I blow up on YouTube, I'm not expecting that to happen, but I could make a living off of it, But that won't feel like work for me. Like, right now, I'm streaming, I'm having fun, and if it blows up, I'll still be streaming and having fun. The only difference is that I can actually pay my bills with the money I make off of YouTube. Right now, that's not the case. If you can find yourself a job that doesn't feel like a job, that's the best thing. Math is like, what's the angle of the triangle? You already know 2 angles. Dude, it's even easier than that. It's literally even easier than that. Like, today in online class, I wasn't paying attention except for this one answer, because it was like, okay, you've got this formula. You do, I think it was like M times C equals capital C. And they gave you M and C. And they asked us, well, what is capital C? I was like, bro, you basically gave us the answer. It's like, why am I paying attention? Get me back to fucking no man's land. When I saw that, I was just like, get me out of here, dude. I don't even think that was math. I think that was physics. But anyway, moving on. I was just like, dude, these questions are such a joke for me. Why am I even in this lesson? The only reason I'm in there is just so I don't get put on fucking absent. And I don't have to fucking, you know, talk to my fucking mentor and shit like that. That's a fucking AIDS. I wish math was that easy for me. Yeah. I mean, when I was on my actual level of, you know, studying, because I'm like doing 2 levels lower than what I'm capable of in terms of studying. But when I was at my normal level, it wasn't easy at all. Not easy at all. Probably work the same job as my dad in the medical field. Nice. Yeah, dude. As long as you can find yourself a job that doesn't feel like a job, or it's, you know, not, even if it feels like a job, it just, you know, you don't mind doing it, that's perfect. But I need to study, I'm too lazy for that? Yeah, I get you, man. It took me 7 years to finish it because I never did anything. I say I never did anything. I studied a shit ton, but I could have easily done more. I could have easily put more work into that and finished it in 5 years instead. But to be honest, I'm very happy that it took me 7 years because honestly, I just enjoyed it. You know, I was enjoying my time instead of, you know, working my ass off and, you know, going through life too quickly. You know, if I didn't fail a single year, then I would be almost done with my course right now. Like, I'm not ready for that. I have no idea what I want to do for the rest of my fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, especially not, like, at 17 years old, how can you give the decision to, like, a teenager and be like, yeah, this, you have to choose now what you're going to do for the rest of your life? That is one of the most retarded things about this education system. Like, how are you going to give a 16 or 17-year-old person the decision of what they're going to do for the rest of their life? Like, are you mad? I still don't even know, and I'm 20 now. Remember the round 113 plus live stream? Mark is such a good, honest man. Honesty gets you really far, man. Trust me. I've had too many cases back in my life where I lied about some stuff, and it always comes back to bite you in the ass. Always. I learned that the hard way. Might catch you later? No worries, mate. No worries. Major in neuroscience? Nice. Work on cures for neurodegenerative diseases. Good stuff, man. There's still a lot of diseases that need curing in these days. Especially now with COVID, obviously. I'm really just... Honestly, the only reason I'm doing my study is, number one, it's a nice base to have. You know, and it's a nice backup. You know, if I can't find a career in the next 4 years while doing my full-time study, then my career is the study, and then I'll follow up with work after that. You know what I mean? I enjoy gaming way more on YouTube and stuff like that. If YouTube could be my career, that would be great. But if it doesn't happen, then I've got my study to fall back on. You know, play video games instead of work, and she wasn't even mad. That's a good teacher right there. That's the thing, like, discipline. Teachers just don't know how discipline works with teenagers. They really don't. They're always just like, if you tell them that you don't do your homework, they're gonna be like, yeah, but you have to. You have to, man. It's otherwise you're gonna fail. And it's just like, bro, we've heard that. We've heard that 100,000 times. But if a student just tells you he didn't do his homework, you're like, alright, it's fine, man. It's completely okay, it's your choice. And then students will start thinking about why the teacher said it like that. And it's like, why did he tell me it's fine to not do my homework? Instead of the standard answer of, you gotta do your homework, otherwise you gotta stay an extra hour and do it anyway. Go fuck yourself. You can't train teens. You can't give them discipline by just literally fucking annoying the fucking student, you know? Because 95% of the students that, you know, get told off for not doing their homework, they just get annoyed. And they're not going to do homework if they're annoyed. Are you mad? How do teachers think that works? It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for anyone, in fact. Play Pokemon Emerald during English? Dude, who hasn't played, you know, games during lessons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Tell me all your thoughts on God. What, you mean on God himself, or... I've got a lot of thoughts, and I disagree with a lot of shit when it comes to fucking, you know, education, the government, anything, dude. I might not have very normal opinions, but I learned a long time ago that anyone is best off just making up their own mind. And sometimes people make up their own mind and it's completely delusional. That happens, but that's why you also have to be open for, you know, being wrong. Making up your own mind is great, but you have to accept the fact sometimes that you're wrong. But some people can't. I'm the 100th attempt on Giant, should I just end the game until I get Black Dot? I mean, I would. It's not that bad, the restarts. Like I said last time, just make sure that you restart like 10 times, and then just fully close app and reopen it. Because if you restart 10 times and don't get Black Dot, that means it's probably not on this game's launch, and you have to restart it fully. Restarted 3 times now. Yeah, just make sure you restart your game after 10 restarts or so, and then you'll get Black Dot in like a fairly quick time. Want to get a good PC in the near future? It's a fucking treat, man. I've had a shit PC my whole life ever since this February. Like, I got my first real good PC this year, and it's a fucking treat, man. I can play anything on it. People can make their own decisions and beliefs. I've always the only thing that matters is what people believe in. Like, it's way more important than scientific facts. Anything. The only thing that matters is what people believe in. That's why people like Trump actually end up being president. If you teach your kids bullshit for their whole life, and then the kids at 20 years old find out that whatever their parents have been teaching them their whole life was wrong, they won't actually think it's wrong anyway. They'll think the whole world is wrong and that they're right, because they've been brought up with the bullshit. That's how humans work. The smart humans are able to actually accept the fact that they're wrong, because the people that telling them they're wrong have scientific facts. But a lot of people will never accept the fact that they're wrong, and they'll just stick to their delusional opinion because they've been dealing with it their whole life. I make my own decisions. I mean, I have to say my decisions aren't the smartest, but I've got one life, dude. Are you really, like, am I gonna waste it by being a boring ass cunt my whole life? Are you serious? I've got let's say 100 years at most on this planet, and you're gonna be a boring ass cunt doing basic shit for those 100 years? If you're okay with that, fine, but I'm not okay with that. If you don't eat veggies, you fucking die? That's a lie. Veggies are good for you, but come on. But that is, some people believe in that. Veggies are good, but living without them is not impossible. I don't know why you would. I might just close that. If you think you need to close that, just do it. Nice. There you go. Longest 115? I have no idea how long this round has been, but it's been pretty long, and it's not over yet. Never mind, you got the T-gun. I don't know how long that trade was. I don't actually think it was that bad. I don't know. Right when I said it, dude, I'm pretty sure it was Mbappe in my chat. Someone called Kylian Mbappe. He called me getting the Thunder Gun 3 times in a row. He was like, "You're getting the Thunder Gun next hit, I got it. You're getting the Thunder Gun next hit, I got it again." And then it happened the third time. Like, literally. It was quite insane, to be honest. It's kind of freaking me out. RNG is not 100% random. There's something else. That's another, like I said, it's the only thing that matters is what people believe in. I fully believe in the idea that, you know, there's nothing happens with just 100% chance. Everything happens for a reason. I do believe in that too. Was watching a live stream, you just got to round 115. I mean, I've been talking about all kinds of different, you know, psychological and educational shit today. You probably learned more today than you did in class. Come on, lads. I'll be your fucking psychiatrist for now. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned so much more about just people in general through the internet than I have through school. You don't get taught how people work in terms of, like, you know, mentally. You don't learn that shit in school. No one does. You have to learn that shit yourself. And a pretty good place for that is the internet. Even though it might not seem like it, it's a pretty good spot to learn how people work quickly. Than the last year of school help. Exactly. And that's why the current educational system is complete bullshit. It completely factors out how smart you actually are, because the only thing you're working for is a piece of paper that has a lot of value to it, not actually yourself. If you sign up to a new college, or a new study, or a new job, or anything, the first thing they'll ask is your paperwork, not yourself. They won't be asking you the questions, they want to see the paperwork first. And that's fucked up. It doesn't matter how smart you actually are, all that matters is what's on the paper. And a lot of smart people get fucked over by it, man. Fourth grade of engineering, I'm dumb as hell. But the thing is, if you make it through, you know, your study, you will have a degree. But someone who's really smart, but you know, he doesn't either have the money, or you know, he failed in his last year. You know, all that kind of stuff. Really smart people could fail in their last year and not have a degree, and they just literally won't be able to get a decent job, even though they're smart as hell. Uni's a scam. The thing is, it's not actually a scam, because you do actually end up getting what you need if you make it through, which is your piece of paper. But at the same time, it is a scam, because if you fail in your last year, you've done all those years on uni, and just because you didn't make it through your last year, you literally got nothing from it. That's why it is a scam. They won't write down the amount of years and the amount of things you did do right, and the amount of, what's it called? Like, the amount of tests that you did pass. The only thing they care about is the fact that you did not make it to the end. Which is bullshit. Like, nice round. Rip, I did not actually want to pick that up, but I thought it might have been Alchem. All that work for nothing, the only thing that happened was a waste of your time and money. It is a waste of it. If you don't make it through your 4th year, you've wasted 3 years and probably maybe even close to 10 grand. And saying that, in all those 3 years, you could have been working, like, and actually making money. Yeah, I absolutely hate the idea you need to go to college or you need to succeed in life. It's fucking, yeah, it's true, man. I do think education is a good thing, because it does help in a lot of ways, but the way it works right now is retarded, because the only thing that matters is your, like, paperwork. It doesn't factor in what you know and what you don't know. All that matters is if you make it through everything or not. Like, that's not... There's not enough options, you know? There isn't enough options. There's so many fucking jobs on the planet, but there's only 2 outcomes when it comes to uni. It's either you don't make it through, or you do. Or actually, I guess there's a third option, which is I don't even attempt it. Schools make it seem like college is required to succeed in life. Yeah, it's such bullshit, because I can tell you right now, probably 50% of the big YouTubers don't even have a college degree. But they were successful on YouTube, so they quit their degree and became super popular on YouTube and made shitloads of money. Same with, like, top footballers or any sports athletes. There's no way that they studied. They were fucking working their ass off on their sport when they were, you know, in their, you know, late teens. I don't know why I shot that shot. Kind of an idiot. I thought I was reloading, but yeah, forget that. College isn't needed. It definitely is not needed, but if you can't make it outside of college, it's really the easiest way at the end of the day. It might be the most boring way, but it is the easiest way at the same time. I'd rather have 4 years of experience in my field than a clumsy piece of paper. Yeah, I respect it. I mean, I am in college right now, but the only reason I'm in it is not because I think it's the only way to have a proper life. The only reason I'm in it is because it's a backup. If I don't actually find a proper career for myself, you know, outside of college, then college is what I have to fall back on. But that's why I'm doing an easy as fuck study right now. Because I don't feel like spending all my time and money on fucking studying something I don't want to do. People just need to realize in this day and age, especially in this generation that we're in right now, that studying just either needs to change or, like, I don't know, man. It just needs to change because I do think education is always going to be a good thing, but just not in its current system. No one wants to become a plumber or an electrician. Well, sad to say, I'm studying electrical engineering right now, so if I fucking succeed at that, I will be an engineer. Or an electrician. So yeah, there you go. I don't really know what job I would do if I completed that degree, but ideally I find myself a career that I enjoy way more than that. Teachers equals the mentors. You know what? It basically is true. High school teaches some useless shit. Oh my god, dude. Oh, don't even get me started on the bullshit you get teached. But not just the bullshit you get teached, but also the stuff that you don't get teached, but you should be. Like, in my opinion, you should be getting teached how to get your first house properly. There is, like, there's no one here in this chat that has ever had a high school class about how to buy and manage your own household. Which is super important, but we don't get teach that shit. Instead, we learn about biology, which I dropped after year 3, and I forgot most of it, like German. I forgot. I had 2 years of German lessons, and I dropped it, and now I don't even speak a word German anymore. That was just 2 years of my life just gone, wasted. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, like, getting a house and household, teaching people that is just one thing. You know, there's so many things that people need to learn that are way more important than how to write a few German letters. I really don't know anything about tax or how to buy a house. Me neither. I haven't looked at it. I don't know anything. I'll have to go to my parents. Is it like Albert isn't on a fucking road sign, we don't need it? It's very true. Worst thing is, I'm still fucking in math class learning algebra. So stupid. Can you read my last? Wait, am I just supposed to restart level 10 times and then end game if I don't get a black dot? Yes. Today we're going to split a frog in half. Teachers that do this have to do a future. Don't worry about it. Look me, man. In a fucking, I'm pretty sure it was a biology class, I had to slice open a sheep heart, I think. I mean, I guess that's fun to do, but like, what am I learning off of this? You learn how the human heart looks because it looks very similar. I think it was like either a pig or a sheep's heart, which is very similar to a human heart. I know what it looks like now. Yeah, great. Like, why do I care what a heart looks like? I'm never even gonna see my own heart. I hope not. You know what I mean? Like, why do I need to know what a heart looks like? I'm never even gonna see my own heart. Like, yeah, obviously, I do agree that you should know how a heart works, but I don't need to know what it looks like. Like, there's pictures, there's the internet where I can find anything. If you're a cardiologist, but just teach that in fucking, if you're doing a study on cardiology, just teach it there, not in high school. Like, I'm doing electrical engineering. There's probably nothing more opposite to cardiology than that. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of bullshit we got taught in high school is mad. And there's so much stuff that would be so much more helpful, because let's be honest here, buying a house, everyone is going to want to do that eventually, or living somewhere, everyone's going to do that eventually. Not everyone's going to be cutting open pig hearts. If you look at it like that, you just realize like how bullshit the current system is. But people don't want to look at it because they're, they trust the system, they trust the authorities, when in reality they're also just people brainwashed into thinking that it is the only right way to do and, the only right way to live. 90% of the fucking human population just follows other people around, and, you know, just follows them because they state an opinion of their own, and, you know, people just follow it because they think it's right. When in reality, it's just another man's opinion. Every fucking system starts with an opinion. Someone's opinion, this current fucking school system was good. Well, his opinion was wrong, but people are not realizing it. Not yet. When teach people want to do that shit, yeah, and that. I can tell you right now that 95% of the stuff I learned in high school, I don't remember, or I don't care about remembering it. Obviously, you get a lesson every now and then on whatever subject that is actually cool, you know? Especially like physics, if you're learning stuff about like space. I thought, ooh, nice, cheeky little to it. Yeah, if you're learning stuff about like space, you know, I find that satisfying. You know what I mean? Like, I find that fun to learn. But let's be real, how often do you have a lesson where you're actually like, okay, that was decently fun? That happens like maybe a few times every year. You know what I mean? Back in a different city, you're still alive? Yeah, man, I've just been ranting about the government and the educational system the whole evening, I guess. One of the first moments I realized that the authorities and the government is all bullshit was when I was a huge fan of fireworks. I used to be in the Dutch fireworks community for a few years, and I just did my research and I just found out that the government is just straight lying to us about it. And that's when I stopped trusting experts and stuff like that, you know? I'll make up my own mind. And if there's scientific proof, if you bring actual proof that I believe, then fair enough. But these experts were just saying shit that wasn't true, and they weren't bringing any fucking information. Like, Jasper, you definitely know of Newdorf. You know who the fuck that is. He is claimed to be the fucking fireworks expert. And he is out there saying that fucking Cobra 6s are hand grenades. And that is not true. And I've been dealing with these stories for years, and now fucking firecrackers are illegal. You get put in jail for firecrackers. Like, that is mad! A fucking firework is made, like, especially firecrackers are made to make a loud noise. And if you stand far enough away from it, it'll never hurt you. A hand grenade is made to do as much damage as possible. Metal fucking shards flying fucking 150 feet away. Like, how is that a comparison? A few Belgian firecrackers? It's fucking retarded, man. You get put in jail, like, if you get caught with, like, 25 kilos of illegal fireworks, let's say you've got, like, 5 packages of Cobras, you get more jail time than if someone beat up someone on the street. If you go and beat someone up on the street and you get caught by the police, you will get less jail time than if you owned a decent amount of illegal fireworks. It's fucking gnarly, man. Independence Day highlight, yeah, dude, I love New Year's, and that's because of fireworks. But they're taking it away from us, man, in the Netherlands. It's completely fucked, and the government and the experts, so-called experts, are straight lying to us about it. And I learned that at a very early age. I learned that 5 years ago already. And it's just been going worse. It's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And that's the problem. Like, making something illegal is one of the most misunderstood things in the entire world. Like, the same goes for drugs. If you make something illegal, it doesn't disappear off the face of the earth. It just changes the way you have to deal with getting it and using it. That's what it does. It's harder to get your hands on, but it's always possible. But, you know, it's easy to get fucking mugged. It's easy to, you know, like, you have to use violence while you're dealing, especially the drug world, because it's the only way to make yourself known. Making something illegal, that's the thing, like, when in countries where people, like, countries that legalized weed did not increase the amount of drug addicts, but it did decrease the criminality every single time. And that's facts. There's literally evidence of that. Making it illegal only increases the criminality, because as long as there's, you know, as long as people ask for a product, even if it's illegal, there'll be people delivering it, because it's, you know, it's money. You know, drug dealers are fucking rich people, but their whole career is illegal. There's a demand, there will always be supply, exactly. And illegal or legal literally doesn't change the fact that there will always be a supply. It just changes the way you have to get your hands on it. Nations hate evidence. It's so true. It's so true. Taking a shower today? Yes. 3 PM in the afternoon. I took a shower. Actually, that's not true. It was earlier than that. I remember when the government in the Netherlands was asked to, you know, to look at ecstasy, Molly, or MDMA, that drug, and the response was, "There's no way we're looking at that." That was the only thing the government said. There's no way we're looking at that because it's a hard drug. And I was just like, what? There's no, like, if a government, if any authority says there's no way we're doing that, the only reason you're saying that is because you're scared of the answers. Like, that's the only reason you would say no to a study instantly. It's the only reason is because you're scared of the answer. Because the answer is that it's not dangerous, but stuff like fucking cigarettes is legal and it kills tens of thousands of people every fucking year. Alcohol kills thousands of people every year as well, and then we're worrying about Molly, which kills like 5 people a year. What time is it for you? It's currently 10 past 11. When it's legal, you can regulate it as the government instead of having 100 drug dealers on the street. Exactly. The way I look at it is, if something is dangerous, you might as well treat it rationally and, you know, educate people on the matter. Because, let's say if, I don't agree with, like, cocaine being legal or something, because it is very dangerous, but let's say it were legal. People would be allowed to educate kids on what it is and why it's dangerous and why you should stay away from it. But now, there's no education on it, and the only education you'll ever get on the matter is from other people who heard it from another fucking guy, you know what I mean? And then you will have no idea what it is, and it will be illegal. And another thing with illegal, like, especially with drugs, is that there is no guarantee that what you're getting is actual quality product. You could be fucking, you know, you would be getting some dangerous ass compound and die from it, because there's no guarantee that it's actual quality stuff. School is more of a business. Everyone's out to make money. Same with the government. The government doesn't make decisions whether, you know, it's right or not. Government makes decisions on whether it makes them the most money or not. The only reason weed is illegal in a lot of countries is because then pharmaceutical companies wouldn't be able to sell as many sleeping pills, for example. It's all based on money, not on facts or anything like that. Alright. I'm back. Welcome back, Stan. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Honestly, I've just been ranting, so I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. I can rant about the government, and illegal and legal shit all fucking night, because it's one of the most infuriating things of all time. It pisses me off knowing the truth, but the government wants to deny the truth. I hate that. It's one of the worst feelings in the world. Knowing that something is true, but the people that you're, trying to convince deny it. You mean 21st century is, it's fucked, man. It's a pretty nice trade. The war on drugs is one of the biggest failures in human history of all time, because the amount of drug addicts did not decrease or increase, but it did cost the United States about $2 billion. So what have they achieved? They've upped the criminality, and they have literally not changed the amount of drug addicts. So what was the point of it? That's just $2 billion down the fucking tube. Dutch government is a very bad institution anyway. It's fucked, man. I hear a lot. I remember speaking to someone from, I think it was New Zealand a few weeks ago. He was saying, like, yeah, the Netherlands is way better than a lot of other countries in terms of the government. I'm just like, well, it's not great, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty shocking still. $2 billion they could have used on education. Well, not just that, but just other criminality, you know what I mean? They could have spent it on fucking rapists or actual criminals, like murderers and shit like that. Or indeed education, but instead they spent it on a war on drugs, which literally upped the criminality, and the amount of drug addicts did not change. MIDI lads. I mean, I guess so. But they could have also used the $2 billion now to treat COVID patients better. You know, like, instead of just throwing it down the tube with the war on drugs, which literally only caused more problems, they could have used it on literally anything else useful. It's still better than Iran? I mean, yeah, there's obviously a lot of countries that have a way worse governmental situation than we do in the Netherlands, but that doesn't make it flawless. Far from it. I don't know how many Dutch people there are on my stream, but one of my favorite fucking TV shows is Sunday with Lubach. Because my god, dude, all he does is literally just talk shit about the government. And every week he will always have a controversial story to tell about how the government's fucking up or anyone's fucking up. And it's hilarious to watch because he's bringing facts to the table. And like, he's literally just making fun of the government, but with facts. He's always, bringing up studies, bringing up facts. He even made an episode about ecstasy. It's one of my favorite videos. I definitely recommend it. If you haven't watched it and you're Dutch, just watch that video. It's honestly brilliant. But you will probably get pissed off as well, because you just realize how much bullshit we're being fed by the government. Criticism under fair use. The funniest thing about it is that his program is owned by VPRO, which is owned by the NPO, which is owned by the government. So he is basically working for the government, and all he does is shit on them. But the government never listens. They'll listen when they don't have a choice anymore. When there's too many people talking about it. And that could take another fucking... that could take another generation or more. It could take another century, another fucking, I don't know how many years. Another age or whatever it is. It could take ages. Honestly, that situation is just, I don't really know, man. I don't really know, Stan. What is your opinion on it? Because it's just, it's crazy. Government. Yeetus. That's brilliant. I like it. Government self-delete us. The thing is, like, at some point, some scientist is going to be a politician, but his plans are never actually going to be brought through because all the rest of the government is just going to disagree with him and be delusional fucking headless chickens. I think it's not racist and children don't know history of the slaves. Yeah, it's stupid to even think that it's racist because it's not. They're not even black people. They are people with fucking black dust on their face. That's what they're meant to represent. The dust from the fucking chimney. That's what the black faces represent. Not black people, not slaves. It's literally just a fucking situation brought so far out of context that people are actually considering changing it for good. And it will get changed. Because there's so much uproar about it. For no reason. It's literally just people... A lot of people just need to shit on something. Right? That's another thing I learned. Is when, you know, when people are done complaining with one thing, they'll go to another. There's a reason that as soon as alcohol prohibition ended, they started making weed illegal. They need someone to go after. Otherwise, people are too bored. Nowadays, it's a full-time job to complain about shit. It's true. I mean, let's be real here, guys. I've been complaining my whole stream because of the because of the fucking government and the educational system and all that shit. So all I've been doing is complaining. But the only difference is that I'm actually bringing facts to the table, you know. But a lot of governments and all that stuff is all opinion-based, and that's sad. I can go to war 18, but I can't get a pack of cigs. Yep, you're not allowed to get legal Molly from a normal, you know, like fucking any store, which is literally proven to be less deadly than even weed. But you can get cigarettes from the supermarket, which kills tens of thousands of people every year, and in America, hundreds of thousands of people. Sounds good. I literally can't get the black dot. Cigs are cool though, yeah, bro. So is liquor. It's actually insane, dude. I drank some liquor a few days ago. I think it was last week or something. The next day, there was literally just no energy left in me. It was insane. There was no energy left. What a surprise, Shake joins the stream and we're talking about drugs. It really is just... really is just the only thing I talk about anyway. I think I have a problem, guys. Maybe I should just start agreeing with the government more. Just to make my life a little bit easier. And to just be less pissed off in general. Maybe I should just become brainwashed myself. Make my life a lot easier. To be fair, a brainwashed person probably has a very easy life. Let's be real here, guys. If you fully believe in the current educational system, and, you know, just the legal system in general, if you fully believe in that, that's the best way to live, then you've got a really easy life. Think Cold War's gonna be a bust? I'm open to anything, man. I don't see... You know, I can see it being possible that it completely flops. It's also possible that it, you know, it's decent, you know what I mean? Both are possible. And I'm preparing for the worst. It'll be new content no matter what. That is very true. That's why I'll be on it no matter what happens. If it's bad or good, I'm gonna take it serious this time, because last time I didn't do it for it. I hated the game so much that I just didn't even want to upload it. What's up, Aiden Pierce? How's it going, dude? And this guy just respawned. Last 5 years are not really fun for me. I try to enjoy my time as much as possible. I wouldn't say my last 5 years have been great, but they also could have been a lot worse. Honestly, it's crazy to say, but 2020 has been like the best year for me in literally years. Like, 2020 has probably been the best year of my life since 2015, even with all the pandemic going on. Do you have a Discord? No, but I will be making one very soon because a lot of people have requested me to make one. Nice. I have a private Discord which I used to use back in the day. I could honestly just turn that into my public Discord too. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad because there's a lot of people in there that expect it to stay as a private server, and then they'll just get notification spam. So I'll probably end up making a new one. Welcome back, Dom. What if Zombies is bad now? We're all just riding on nostalgia? Well, why were we playing Gmod then? How long does it usually take for you to get a black dot? It's very random. It's taken me very long sometimes, but also very short. I'm pretty sure fucking... what's it called? It took me 3 restarts on my time when I did Giant a month ago. You better make a Discord sometime. I will. Promise. Gmod is jokes. I actually I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie. I really want to play it again tomorrow. Like prop hunt, and I got a few more horror maps I found. It's fucking last, man. It really is. Let's get it. What's up, Mbappe? Ended game 5 times now? Oh, dude, trust me, that's completely normal. Try closing app completely. That's what I always do. Fuck. What is a black dot? It's the black dot on the snow where the stamina machine is on Giant. You can see it on local. Wait, that's very true, Vexo. Are you on local? Because if you're not, then you just wasted time. I'm assuming you are, but if you're not on local, it is over. I had beer for zombies since double XP. I used electric cherry, ballistic knife, strat on it. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, that was insane. That strat. I want to kill that guy. I got him. Honestly, I've just been ranting on so much, I have no idea how far I am into the round. I have no idea what's happening, boys. What's happening? I've been live for almost over 3 hours as well. That's what happens when you fucking start ranting on about shit, especially me. I could talk about random stuff for hours and just completely lose my perception of time. Well, I guess that's the end. Gained 200 subs today. Went from 4.4 to 4.6. Oh, I was on 4.6 already, mate. Don't worry. I was on 4.64k yesterday. I think I gained 20 subs yesterday, which is pretty good. But I was definitely not on 4.4k. $200 subs in one stream, that's... I have only done that once. We'll actually pick that up. I don't know why. I got it? Nice. Chilling. Also, keep in mind that if you do actually end up dying in this game, like before you set up, disconnect your controller. Disconnect your controller. Well, if straight after you die, and then you can press restart again, and then you won't actually lose the black dot. And if it's not there after restarting once, straight after dying and restarting the controller, restart again. You'll get it back straight away. You had 4.64? Yeah, I think I did. After yesterday. Picked up a carpenter run ruined. Basically, man. If I die like game over or die with QR, if you, either, you won't lose the black dot now. What's up, Aiden Hughes? Welcome, man. What's up? How's it going? No, yeah, 4.66. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, I definitely gained that. It's been going well recently, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. That's why I've been keeping... Oh! Okay, I panicked. Not gonna lie. That's why I kept doing these consistent streams, because I am really enjoying them and they are doing decent well for me. So, I'll keep them coming, don't worry. I'll be live again tomorrow, hopefully. Big challenge will be live a little bit earlier tomorrow, and not as long, because I got school in the morning the day after. Streams are really chill. I'll keep them coming, man. I'll just keep ranting about random shit for hours. There's always a discussion when I hop on these streams. I could talk about anything. Thank you for the sub, Aiden. Oh, hi over around your, but it's so calm. This map is very calm. There's not much happening. I kind of like it. Alright, here I go again. I don't actually think I'm actually going to complete this round, I'm just saying, guys, because I'm getting really tired and I have been live for ages, for what feels like ages. Can you shout out? Yeah, you thought. First 4 tries you get T-gun. Alright. I don't know what spin this is. I think it's 3, so I have to get in the next one. Alright, this is the T-gun you're saying. Nope. Do I press turn off device? Why not? Nice one, amazing tripper. But I have seen that one multiple times. Roberto Feliz? I do not know him, but there you go. Roberto Feliz. I hope that's not like one of them joke things. Because if it is, I don't get it. High rounds and shadows, any tips? Waterfront. The waterfront strategy is the best. Give your pocket serving. Keep activating the sword when it's ready. And you'll breeze through the first 100 rounds. It's not? Okay, good. I'm going to go, by the way, buy it? Alright, no problems, Aiden. I won't be on for that much longer either. So it's all good. Slugma. Dude, I am not gonna lie, but I know fuck all about Pokemon, dude. Shit. Should I do about Margwas? Drop the Civil Protector on his head. Kills him instantly. Whenever you get a Margot, just throw an Arnie right next to the Civil Protector by, and then you'll land straight on his head and kill him. So listen to How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. I like it, and I think you will too. I'll have a look at it. Is that like a video or a podcast or something? Or a song? What is it? They broke Steve's record? I'm not surprised at all. It's a song? I'll definitely listen to it after streaming. Let me quickly take a screenshot of the comment so I can actually remember it. It's the same band that made Staying Alive. Ooh, I'll probably like it then. What's up, too easy? Let me say T-gun so you can get it. Alright, well, if this is T-gun, I really just don't know what to say. Okay. Would have been a bit too mad if that was a thunder gun. If you don't like them, there's something wrong with you. Trust me, it's very hard for me to not like a certain type of music. I rarely listen to music, but I rarely dislike music. Like, I can listen to anything, really, but I barely listen to music. Kind of weird combo, isn't it? Beat my PB of 78. GG's, GG's. I've heard that song way too much on the radio. There's a big chance I'll probably recognize it from the radio. A very big chance. Alright boys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the thunder gun and then pause for the day, because my hands do not agree with me playing no more. So we'll get the T-gun and then pause. Come on, Thunder Gun, you know you want it. You going for 255? Nah. Nah. I'm just playing for fun, man. For the stream. .255 takes 36 light years. A light year is actually a measurement of distance, not time. But fair enough. Why no raindrops, max ammo? Because I'm playing on local. I only have the classic guns. What's up, attacking dog? About 9.4 trillion kilometers? Yeah. There you go. Put your PS4 in rest mode. I just suspend it with opening media player, but it does the same thing as rest mode, so it doesn't matter. You maxed out? I am not fully maxed out, but I really don't care either. I like going for world records, and in this case just streaming a high round. Highest round is 255 on Origins and on Revelations. Classic guns are way more fun too, truth be told. It's much more challenging with classic guns. Mega guns would completely ruin this map. Or change it, I guess. Maybe not ruin it. You goated at Modern Warfare? Only at Modern Warfare 3 from back into the day, but not the current one. Modern Warfare 3, I was good at that game, and I loved it. My account got banned for saying the N-word, so I learned to let go. Rip. Sony's listening to us now in parties. Luckily, I don't use party chat. But it is a bit of a shit there, isn't it? A bit of a sting situation. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. Modern Warfare 3 affected with the ACR of Marksman. I don't think you can choose your loadout, but yeah, fucking ACR with Marksman is one of the most overpowered things in Call of Duty history. But it was so much fun, dude. A wall first hit, you lucky motherfucker. I've got a clip saved of me getting Waff and Monkeys 2 hits in a row. My first 2 box hits. That's a pretty good clip. Tell me about it. I said I'm a poo on the White House and piss on Donald Trump. I got banned. Oh, man. Speaking of that, I mean, look at all the shit I've said today on stream. There's no way I wouldn't have been banned. You know what I mean? There's no way I wouldn't have been banned from fucking PS4 and PlayStation parties, dude. Screw the parties, anyway. I can talk whatever I want. Actually, that's not true, but not on YouTube either. There's a lot of things I cannot say. You have a Discord server? No, but I'm actually going to try and make one for tomorrow. Because a lot of people have asked me for one. So, the next stream I'll make sure to have a Discord group. And if I forgot, then I'm an idiot. There's a big chance I could forget it, but I'll try to make one for tomorrow. So that people can interact with me off stream. And it's also a pretty good tool for me to like announce not only my streams if it doesn't send out a notification, but also if I like, for example, get sick tomorrow and I don't feel like streaming, I can put it in Discord. So that's what I'll be using it for. Do you think that's an infringement of free speech? Dude, if you think that freedom of speech is actually, you know, a factor in a law, it's fucking not. You're not allowed to say whatever you want. Not even close. How black holes are reverse buttholes. Basically, man. Not exactly though, right? Yeah, if you start thinking about it, not really exactly. See Erdogan's comments on Holland? No. What was it? What was it about? Something more for me to rant about. I've ranted about basically everything possible today. The rants make this 5 times more interesting. Innit? It makes it more entertaining for me too, to be honest, because I just lose all my perception of time of how long I've been playing and all that stuff. It's great. Stop the dab. The dab will always live on somewhere, in some form. We called him a terrorist. For fuck's sake, dude. God damn it. But politicians are such kids, especially Wilders, dude. He's such a fuck. It's unbelievable how the majority of the government is literally just filled with adult kids. And with that, I don't mean that every kid becomes an adult, but like they still act like kids. Probably isn't qualified about talking to them. I don't care, bro. I'll talk about anything. If I get banned for talking about the government and the legal system being bullshit and not being good, if I get banned for that, then honestly, then you know, then I don't even want to work on your platform, bro. If I get banned for talking about not agreeing with the legal system, then, you know, go fuck yourself. Then I don't even want to be on your platform anyway. I'll go to Twitch. Who gives a fuck? Obviously, I wouldn't like it if my channel got banned, but if I got banned for that reason, I don't even want to be on your platform, bro. Really kill it, really Mbappe, Jesus fucking Christ. Don't get banned though? No, I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to speak about all of this. And I wouldn't get banned, so I'm fine. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about, you know, I mean, I could talk about anything, but, you know, there is obviously shit that I shouldn't be saying. And I won't. Bet you die this round? Thank you. I mean, I'm not even going to finish this round because all I'm doing is getting the Thunder Gun and pausing, but appreciate it. Don't get banned though unless you were in Turkey. I've never been to Turkey. I believe. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the Thunder Gun and pause. Every single time I say that, the trade lasts like fucking 30 minutes. What is the world record? It's 215 at the moment. Turkey doesn't support freedom of speech. Of course they don't. Freedom of speech is as a form of, you know, freedom. And no government in the world wants people to start thinking about their lives in the legal system. That's exactly why psychedelics is still illegal. The government would like to keep all of us dumb and just follow their orders so they can keep making money easily and that we can just keep working for them, brainwashed, instead of actually trying to become smart. And if it continues like that, then the climate will become so bad that, you know, it'll be inevitable. Fucking, you know, the world will probably end because of it. Have you been in Emmen? I can't remember. I don't think so. And if I have, I don't remember. And don't say it, just randomly pick up the T-gun and be like, yeah, I'm off. I mean, I guess. But I would know in the back of my head that I would be fucking ending the stream if I get the Thunder Gun. No, I've definitely not been there. Little Pump. I've not been in Groningen. It's literally the furthest away point in the Netherlands from me as possible. Come on, just give it to me. Who would you vote for if you were American? Probably Kanye West. Just this, you know, I don't want Biden or Trump to be president. I don't want either one of them to be president, so I'll just vote for Kanye West. I don't know anything about what he would do for the country or anything like that. But I would just vote for him because I don't want Biden and I don't want fucking, you know, Trump. I can legally vote in the Netherlands, but I don't want to vote because every single what's it called? Like Dutch fucking, you know, politician is just corrupt and lying to us. I don't want to support liars. I'm sorry. That's why I never vote. I don't want to support liars. I don't want to support their system by voting. I'm not doing it. There you go. You will not see me voting at all. Yeah, how about fuck you, Max? I just did not mean to shoot that at all. Let's not talk about it. I was trying to pause. Anyway. Whoopsies. Internet stun. I'll do that instead. I'll vote for the fucking end of the world. How about that? Might as well at this point. There's no saving it. Well, that was a rant in it. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, lads. Don't you worry about it. And I will try and make a Discord. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.